United 93, that traffic for you is 1 o'clock, 12 miles eastbound 370.
Negative contact, we're looking United 93.
Somebody call Cleveland. Okay, United 93, verify 350. United 93, Cleveland. United 93, Cleveland.
Here these planes are flying into buildings, buildings are coming down, thousands of people are dying. How can you make sense of that?
United 1523, did you hear your company, did you hear some interference on the frequency here a couple of minutes ago, screaming? Yeah, we're just trying to figure out what's going on.
I got them, please sit down. Keep remaining sitting. We have a bomb aboard. So it's 10. Yeah, that transmission he said was unreasonable. It sounded like someone said they have a bomb on board.
That's what we thought. We just, we didn't get it clear.
The crash site is right out here, which you can just make out where the American flag is out there in the distance. The best version of events that we have was that the passengers had made this effort to try and retake the plane from the hijackers. The hijackers began to realize at some point that they weren't going to be able to hold them off. The hijackers then made the decision basically just to crash the plane. A good deal of my work is centrally focused on the material culture surrounding memorialization. Why these particular objects? Why this particular set of narratives? So some of it is just very clearly the need, the desire to sort of mark one's presence here. We were here. We gave our thanks, and at the same time we contributed our little piece to this ongoing process. My central hope is that I'm able to produce something that is able to document that process to some degree, to be able to describe, well, here's how it works here in this particular situation. Memorials are really a site in which we see a lot of cultural debates and a lot of cultural issues of great importance springing to the surface. The first time that my family and I were out here, when well before I had any ideas about trying to do any research on it, or certainly I wasn't thinking about writing a book. It was still very relatively fresh, just a few years after the attacks, and then we came out and the setting was very theatrical and very powerful. And I remember it was very difficult that day to keep from, to sort of keep a tear out of my eyes. We were looking off into the distance and you could see the mist playing out there almost as though you could imagine the ghosts of the folks who had been on the plane out there in the field. One of the things that I think is most powerful about this site and about the memorial work out here just has to do with the human need to make sense of things that seem senseless, make sense of the tragic. It's something that endlessly fascinates me, how people are able to create meaning in this world that in many ways it poses some real challenges to that process. One of the things that happens to me virtually every time I come out here is that as you look around the memorial and as you're walking through the various levels of what's going to be the permanent memorial and imagining what it's going to look like, you just have this sense of being renewed and being sustained by that ongoing process of meaning making.